pomeriggio a tutti. Andiamo avanti con Nobody Wants to Die, che mi è piaciuto un botto oggi, le prime 2 ore. Gameplay semplice, abbastanza... cioè molto guidato, però figo come narrazione. Dopo quella porcheria di Dragon Age, più ci penso, mi domando come cazzo ho fatto a giocarlo. Mamma mia che porcheria. Tipo la Boris, mamma mia la monnezza che ho fatto, dovrebbe fare Bioware. Allora, qua ho indagato sull'esplosione,
I bet my not so great body has a great hand, and damn was I right.
Aspetta, questo l'ho già sentito sto dialogo.
Hey, Chief. Did you hear they served scotch with lead at Icarus?
I didn't hear anything, especially not from you, because you weren't fucking there.
Listen, I grabbed up some evidence. Ties the whole mess to Green with a big fat bow.
We're supposed to send the Green report. That was it. End of list. Fuck. All right. You listen, and listen good. Anybody asks, I haven't talked to you since the accident.
Chief, come on.
Nope. I'm pulling you off the case. Steiner, out.
Crusty old bastard. Why do you have to throw me off the case? He was just trying to do me a favor. But I had to go and fuck it up. Now he's left trying to sweep it under the rug. Except nobody makes rugs big enough for this. No wonder he's mad. No doubt about it, this case smells worse than a 2-week-old corpse in a storm drain. So many victims. Who's really being I don't know his name, but I can already tell what kind of man he is.
Era lo stesso che mi ha chiesto quella che sparava l'altro tizio.
Some fucking philosophy major dropout, screaming about remaking society, without even realizing he's just covering up his own pathetic insecurities. I try to stop thinking about it. Try to back away, shut it down, for one simple reason. Much as I like the idea of throwing myself into the city's abyss, if I do that, I'll drag other people down with me. And Sarah doesn't deserve that. This city has a disease. Something festering. Somewhere deep down. Underneath the routine of concrete and steel. Below the predatory grin of the neon lights, an infection has set in. It's like everybody started having the same nightmares, night after night. I know the dream. The one that makes me wake up drenched in sweat, heart about to crack open, scream locked in my throat. It's like somebody's chained a fucking boulder to me and shoved me off a cliff.
Anche rispondere forse mi ha fatto un favore,
For me, I got just the thing to help get through it.
ho preso tutte e 3 le scelte sto giro.
Another starless night. Those lights there. This much air pollution. Every night starless. Oh, old Zed. Man's a classic, a true professional. He'll fix any machine you bring him, as long as you're not picky about where the parts come from. One of the most expensive restaurants in the city, and the tiniest fucking servings I've ever seen in my life. Pitiful. The opera. Take away the singing and the shitter break in the middle, and all you got left is your average daytime soap.
Vedere altri indicatori. Guardiamo la macchina. Ah no, questo è regolato, questo fu di vertigini, si è regolato di sotto sperando appena uscito. Cioè figo, fumarsi una paglia lì e così, però io sarei regolato.
All this risk for a fucking piece of plastic. Can't even tell what it's for. Just you and me. Suppose I could have borrowed something from Icarus. Oh well. Too late now.
Ci starebbe poi in futuro se me lo riderò, però fare una run in cui faccio schifo al
Oh, for
massimo.
fuck's sake. Check engine again.
Che ammazzo anche il
Just had it in the shop last week. Fuck it. I'll take it out of Zed's hide later. Fucking rich. Even the dead can take someone off a case.
Devo bere per forza. Allora, ho visto quello, ho visto non posso più controllarlo, ho accesa qui la macchina la prima volta. Mi sa che mi tocca bere per forza. Devo bere per forza.
Yep. Tastes just like it smells.
The Icarus disaster has
Ah, sì,
shaken the
mi
city.
avevano triggerato
Now new
per
facts have
quello.
come to light, which will bring you live in just a moment in an exclusive special report.
I wonder how Sarah's dealing with it.
Hello?
Hi, Sarah. You listening to the radio?
It's the middle of the night. Are you drinking again?
Relax. I'm on autopilot.
You or the car?
Did you hear? Icarus is already in the news.
No shit, Sherlock. They've been trumpeting it all over the media for an hour. Wait till they find out politicians have tried to lower the age of free body subscriptions again. People are gonna lose it.
They'll get over it. It's just another tax.
Just another tax. Do you know that I barely saved up for my first subscription? All the money was spent on living. If I had to pay a year earlier, I probably wouldn't be here.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Thousands of people in the same boat every year. Not everyone makes it, and these fucks want to take away what little chance they have. How can they?
Politicians aren't people. They're assholes.
That's right. People's lives depend on these decisions. They're what decides if you end up in the freezer or not.
Cool off. You're young.
Oh, fuck off with that bullshit. I really can't understand it. I mean, they knew about the consequences. How can they just make decisions like that between drinks? Like human lives mean nothing? Are there any moral boundaries left?
Maybe we cross every boundary if we live long enough. Everybody makes a bad choice sooner or later. The kind that leads to another, and then another. Nobody stays on the straight and narrow forever.
Bullshit. You don't believe that. Otherwise, the world is meaningless.
Well, eternal life sounds beautiful too. Until you realize you'll be busting ass for minimum wage until the end times, right?
You seriously think people are fundamentally evil?
All I know is there are too many temptations in our way. And if we live long enough, we trip on one.
This isn't just nihilism. It's doom gibberish. But hey, you're entitled to your opinion, whatever it might be. James, can I ask you something personal?
Sure. Go ahead.
Do you believe in life after death? The real one?
I thought I was the drunk one here.
Well, apparently in the past, people used to ask stuff like that all the time.
Because the average lifespan was less than 100 years.
And now? Can we believe in anything beyond this?
Okay. Wait a sec. Let's just say I believe in technology. Now we have Icarite and the bank. I love to believe in all that other stuff. Rachel's sake.
I'm sorry. I forgot. I overstepped.
Relax. Nothing happened.
What if you could choose? The bank or death?
Oh, shit. Death and life without Rachel has no meaning.
I'm sorry.
Damn it. Bloody hell.
James? James, what's going on?
Charms of an E-class shell. Got it from a junkie.
Still having synchro issues?
Yes. A whole list of shitty sides. Those damn shivers. You know what's funny? I get the worst shakes in the toilet.
Well, that might be where the last guy liked to shoot up. Part of that may be conditioning. Memory imprinted on the shell. When the body gets certain signals, it's trained to react, expecting the drugs.
Okay, got it. You were the one who took notes at school.
Do you take care of regular synchro tests? Are you taking ambrosia?
Yeah. I'm an exemplary citizen.
It's important that you do it.
Thanks for caring. This is my fourth body. I can handle it. You think people can swap bodies indefinitely?
Well, the longest living guy turns 305 this year, and he's doing great. The city's co-funding his birthday. Go ask him. Seriously, it's all about the money. The more we have, the longer we live.
Capitalist's wet dream turned out to be our destiny. Simply fucking great.
Well, as for your issues, how did the last Icarite transfer go?
Why do you ask?
Well, did it go smoothly, or did you feel something along the way?
Apparently we're unaware during the transfer, but... Damn, I remember the burning and itching all over my body. I thought I was going crazy. Seth, my partner, said something was weighing him down. He also knew a guy who felt like he was falling off of a cliff every time he changed bodies. That's probably nothing unusual. Don't you have anything better to do?
I advise you to cooperate. What's your name?
I'm on the job, for fuck's sake.
You will be held responsible for making false statements. So tell the fucking truth. What are you doing here?
Resting after I fucked up half the city with a train. 2 weeks ago? Maybe you heard about it.
I have his data.
James Kara, badge number 984. He's Department of Mortality, but not active in the system.
Holy shit. It really is that psycho from the train.
One last
Che è
time.
successo col treno? Non ho
What
capito.
are you doing here in the middle of the night?
Can't you see? I'm drinking because I have a rotten job.
Shit. James, there's a bolo from the car from Icarus.
Hey, check that out.
How'd your vehicle get those marks?
Good question. Shit, he was already like this when I picked it up at the workshop. Got it from Zed. You guys know him? Old bastard gave me a voucher for a car wash. Good luck finding one open at this hour.
Shit! Bolo for a 99 Bluebird! Hands in the air! Don't move! Tow the car right now!
Che ti ho mandato d'arresto.
Scan the fucker. Hey! Do not move! Hands where we can see him!
Just get rid of the evidence from Icarus. Fuck! They're gonna take us both in!
Okay. I'll spill. Yes, I was on the Icarus, but they threw me off the case. Chief Steiner himself gave the...
James, you stupid cunt! Will you just shut the fuck up? You're making it worse!
We're placing you under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Attention all nearby units. Burglary in process. That's yours. Order of 11 to 58. Or 117. Repeat. All nearby units. Staff. Repeat. Burglary in progress. Order of 11 to 58. Or 117.
Ah, fuck this guy. Let's go.
È andata di culo, direi.
Almost got us.
Did it work? Did they take the bait?
Bait. Did you call in a fake burglary?
Uh-huh. It was all I could think of.
Well. I'm impressed. Thanks for saving my ass. One thing, though. Cunt? Seriously?
I panicked!
Io non si è mai vista, che si vede per la fine per simpatico. Che mi dicevano che io ci voglio lavorati.
Okay, James. I'm no expert, but the universe seems to be telling you to go home.
You believe in science?
I believe it's 2 a.m. and I'm getting sick of you.
Wait. We still have to talk about the investigation. There are a few things that bother me.
Well, keep it short.
Kovalev is central to both cases. We need to figure out his motive.
If you look at the pieces of the puzzle carefully, there's something about everyone that doesn't fit, right?
Exactly.
I think I know what it is. It's paranoia. You know the saying, the sleep of reason produces monsters? Put down the vodka and rest. It'll pass.
Sarah, I have a lot of demons in me.
Then take those demons home and put them to bed. Over and out.
È figo comunque, anche se è molto narrativo non è che puoi fare troppa roba, mi sta piacendo veramente tanto. Non la posso raggiungere. Infatti. Posso fare qualcosa.
Rachel!
Sono curioso di capire a lei che gli è successo perché, cioè, l'unica cosa che ho capito è che è morta, ma non ho capito in che modo.
Waking Sarah up for a drunken call was as healthy as my usual cigarette dinner. But I needed this conversation. And something told me she needed it too. Anyway, it was a nice contrast with all these conversations that leave me hungover even when I don't drink.
I shouldn't be driving like this.
Sembra combinato.
Seems like the whole city's turning to dust, and I still feel the festive atmosphere. We gather around the fire, sing songs, argue about politics. Thanks to this charade, you've lied to yourself for another year that your life matters. Shit. I have to go home. Not good.
Welcome home, James, Kara. I recommend immediate decontamination. The level of contamination of the shell is alarmingly above all norms.
Oh, shut up now. My head's gonna explode.
The synchronization test will take place soon. Please do not leave the apartment for the next 24 hours.
Fuck!
Devo andare a letto.
Where are the fucking drugs?
Dai, Clarissa.
Don't you already know who the murderer is?
How did I...
Hey, doesn't the hero die at the end?
Yes. But he's trying.
And when will you cuff me?
You want me to cuff you?
Don't you want to?
If I don't get up from this couch and grab my drugs... drugs should be in the kitchen. Or the restroom. Maybe upstairs. Damn, empty. I think I had...
In ancient cultures, the Moirai were an allegory of destiny. They were...
No, non ho finito di leggere. vicino al bagno. Io effettivamente stavo pieno però. Poi è passato un po' di tempo che adesso ho finito tutto.
There's nothing in this one either.
I won't get rid of this hologram unless you take me there. Copy that. I really would love to go there.
Devo rimanere.
You look terrible lately. Try to smile a little. Just a little bit.
Qua era pieno però l'ultima volta. Cioè proprio che era pieno di lavori.
Shocking. Outrageous. No wonder people are pissed. I'm pissed. The law makes us slaves of the system without giving us
sempre la
the
stessa,
slightest
poi.
chance. Please tell us to stay at home. Good luck with that. The city is on fire.
Attention! The sync test is ready. Immediately approach the Hestia module. Logged. James, Kara, welcome back. I'm starting the synchro test. Please take a deep breath and imagine a safe space. Feel the ground under your feet. Excellent. Very literally, but perfect. Please select a seat. Our own death is a difficult experience that we naturally repress from consciousness. In order to enable smooth functioning in the new body, we need to remember the last moments of our lives and
together face the trauma of the last death. Yes, I know. I'm sorry.
before we get to the point, please recall the first death.
It was just an injury. I just changed my body. My old shell went to the Hall of Fame. It looks pretty good there.
Please start calibration process. Calibration successful. Thank you. Let's go to the memories. It's time to confront them. Proceed to the next stage. The key to synchronization is the ability to put the past into perspective. Please try to do this. You are at the peak of your abilities and career. Have you thought about buying a Synchro Plus program?
Thanks. I can't afford it.
No worries. Common tests work just as well. Please, continue. A new body, a new chapter in life?
I had no choice. I didn't synchronize with the new shell like I did with my original.
Positive rate threshold is 80%.
Or maybe for you. In sports, a fraction of every percent counts.
Excellent. You found a new purpose in life. Finding yourself in a new reality is a huge challenge.
Turns out I have a knack for this job.
Do you miss your job?
You don't even realize.
Let's move on to the last death event. It seems that the complexity of the trauma will not allow us to continue.
I can handle it.
Synchronization is a process, not an act. Try to isolate minor events using all your senses, or stop and extend the recovery period.
No! I'll remember. I'll get it from my memory. Some shine, grease, burn, and...
Excellent.
Seriously? I had a chance to hit him. My gun jammed, even though I cleaned it the day before.
Who did you want to hit?
All I remember is we were on a mission. Me and Seth. Powerful explosion. I think it derailed the train. My ears were ringing and... Fuck. I don't remember.
What about Seth and the one you were chasing? Can you focus on them?
I'll try. Bodies. I had to get him. Smith's justice. Bastard kept eluding me. I knew he got hit hard. But this...
James, do you blame yourself for what happened to him?
We got a lousy job. He knew the risks. But I was his partner. He relied on me.
Unstable simulation. We'd better stop for today, all right?
Now? When do I get a chance to pass the damn test? I won't let this go. I can't. I'll finish it, and I'll be back where I belong.
Attention. Dynamic element detected. James, it's dangerous. It could be projection, not recollection.
What projections? This is my fucking window.
La moglie si è suicidata. Sì, perché effettivamente gli aveva detto quando diceva, ma del tipo impiccato, gli diceva, ci sei passato con tua moglie.
We recommend staying home. Your mental state
No,
is very
okay.
strained and you need time to recuperate.
How long until I'm back to work?
From 9 to 12 months. Estimates may change.
Fuck!
Non ha passato il test.
Sarah, you fucked up. I don't know how to say this, but I think I'm admitting guilt.
What happened? Is everything all right? What have you done?
I can't do anything. I have no chance to go back.
James.
No. I'll finish the case. I won't leave it like this, but I won't drag you down with me. I'm sorry for earlier. I'll cover all traces. I can't drag everyone down all the time. We didn't deserve it.
Whew. Wow, that's very kind of you.
Excuse me?
You're such a drama queen sometimes. What did you think? I'd leave it like that? I'll leave you with it? I have a few leads to discuss.
Really?
You think you're the only person in this town who wants to know what's going on?
Let's get busy then.
Where do we start?
Since the Zeppelin crashing into the building right after Green's death is more than just a lucky break.
Fammeli mettere un
For
po',
us, definitely
sennò
not for
come
them.
sta continuando, non
You
ci
know
capisco
exactly what I
niente.
mean. Let's start with the connection between the Green case and the Icarus shooting. You've identified him. Great.
Yeah, it's a developer named Travis Collette.
Travis Collette. Bonjour, Travis. Travis Collette. Travis Collette.
James!
Sorry.
Allora,
So the watch with a photo wasn't evidence of a friendly quarrel between Kovalev and Green?
They were obviously very close.
bisogna vedere intanto con... No. Oh, aspetta, qua non ho beccato il numero. Sembra che portare a termine il lavoro significasse ammazzare un sacco di gente importante, perché mai l'avrebbe fatto pur sapendo di rovinarsi. Ok, no.
That damn snake again.
It looks fresh this time. Probably made on the day of the massacre.
Was the toxicology of the rest clean?
Well, I wouldn't say that, but it was normal for this social class.
Sì, Rafa me lo lascia
Motherfuckers. I still can't believe it.
At least their plans will take a while longer.
Allora, vedere con questo. Sì. Allora fammelo spostare un po' più qua sotto. Così almeno. Quindi il simbolo della data appaiono sia da Green che da Cola, le date hanno lo stesso significato.
Sarah, you have access to the CTC registers.
Just checked. Kovalev Zegarite never made it there, which means that this is another...
This is another final death. They both left this world, and they left behind quite a mess.
Do you think they managed to carry out the plan from Green's letter?
All we know is they gave their lives for it.
Could anyone here know Green and Kovalev were up to something?
Damn good question. Let's check.
Ok, quindi l'indizio è fatto. Adesso questo è... Qualcuna di queste persone sarà stata a conoscenza dei piani. Quindi vediamo questo.
I still don't know how he encrypted the Icarite. Why do something like that?
To avoid answers when your corpse turns up in an inconvenient situation. Despite what we saw in the Icarus reconstruction, Phalanx really does have quite a rep. Chief's errand boy.
I wonder how big his stable was. As the Chief's trusted man, he must have known about Green's death.
Just what was he looking for here?
Che ci faceva qui? Leggi sui corpi. Qui e no.
That tell you something?
Shit. Too many copper phase conductors with polyvinyl insulation.
What?
I really don't know.
Sarah, can you check what building this is?
How am I supposed to do that? This is just a small section. I need more to work with
Allora
here.
ho trovato, ok, l'inizio. Stavo concludendo un affare per dei piani di installazione in qualche edificio. A chi servivano per quale edificio?
I'm not busting your balls, but James, please focus.
Sì, un attimo. Ok. Una volta che impari...
So Dean was buying the blueprints for Green's apartment
basta
from
che sposti
Colette.
le cose in modo da
And
non
Colette
lasciare
didn't know
mezzi
about
che si
Green's death.
incrociano.
And that order not to board Icarus. You think Dean was following the Chief's orders?
Can't rule out that Dean was working for someone else.
Like who? And what the hell do Green's plans have to do with it?
Let's focus on the second question.
You think we missed something at Green's?
Everything points to that.
As long as everyone's focused on the riot now, the apartment should be empty.
Great. Let's finish what we started.
Diagnostics complete. Repair cost and fine $938.
Ah, fuck you! And don't wait for me with dinner. I'll be late. After our little nightly talk, I knew I wasn't alone in all this. Sarah may have been only a voice in my earpiece, but it was a voice of integrity and reason, which was what I needed at times, and which could be switched off at other times, and unlike other such voices, without grabbing a bottle.
James, should I send you a sleeping bag? Get a move on. Turn on the camera. Stand back. The Fed secured the entrance.
Could you?
I'm on it.
You get excited when you do something illegal.
I'm in rehab, so don't tempt me.
I'd like to see your file.
I erased it. Good luck with that.
I have my ways.
Ready.
Ah, dove c'era... esatto, l'impiccato.
Everything ends where it begins.
You watch too many movies. So what are we looking for?
A red X.
Okay. Any ideas?
The fucking safe? Did they just clean it out?
Are you sure it's this safe?
See something else?
Nothing. Empty. Just like my account. Get out.
Can you check what they took?
You know, it's not like I didn't break the law this week, so I'll see.
Wait,
James,
it's not about the safe.
you just said the complete opposite.
I changed my mind.
They took everything out. What do you want us to do? X-ray it?
Great idea.
Why am I saying anything?
See? Cables lead somewhere.
Probably to the washing machine.
Over. There's some interference. Can you repeat?
Allora, vediamo.
Hello?
Yes?
Storm's coming. The electronics are freaking out.
Where do they lead?
What? What? To the electricity. Ugh, never mind.
Why such a large generator for such a small safe?
This isn't a generator.
You sound like an expert.
I was helping my cousin repair pneumatics like this. Tech from a mortal era. Rich people love automated shit in their homes. We still don't know what this device is for. Just keep looking. This box could lift several tons.
Maybe it's pumping gel into the roots. Although,
Allora, vediamo il
doesn't
piano
look
sopra,
connected.
sto cavo dove porta.
talking.
Questa la prima volta non l'avevo trovate queste cose. C'è sto libro. Poi ricordati che il tofu non deve pungere. Aspetta, perché c'ho l'indicatore sotto adesso. Ah, ma c'è un altro cavo, aspetta. Aspetta, non si dirà. No, questi vanno su. Oh, eccoti.
The wall is a meter from the safe. Doesn't make sense.
Maybe we're missing something. Safe?
I'll lock him up.
You're asking my opinion?
What next?
We have a card. Bingo! The first rich dude's secret wall safe of my career.
You should be a thief.
I'm building my resume.
Nice to see you develop.
Hey, fuck you. This is my idea. Don't push it. James, what is happening?
Sarah? Oh, fuck. So Green at a private dungeon. And perhaps it holds his stamp collection. Another victim. Just more questions. Brian Theodore Coven. What are you doing here? If it wasn't for his donations, orphanages in the city would disappear. Formal dress. A meeting? With the murderer? With Green? Let's check where you came from, Coven. What?
Non lo vedo proprio messo bene sto ascensore. Ma manco per lì. Esatto, giusto, giustissimo. La stessa reazione che avrei avuto io.
Get your act together. Don't you already know who the murderer is?
James?
I tried to, you know.
Are you there?
Sarah?
James, I thought you had joined the noble ranks of the
Scalate
dead.
soldi.
How do you... Who...
Plus.
Where are you?
Why don't we start with where you are?
What is this place? What happened here?
Well, I have bad news. You're late for the party. See? You dressed inappropriately. It was a theme party.
So she was... over here. No, fuck it. I'd better start from the beginning. How to quell the masses. Oh, nice. They even think about us after hours.
Well, their plans will have to wait.
Fatto vedere che potevo scorrere, però.
She knew what was going on.
And she took part anyway.
Interesting.
This notebook is worth a fortune.
Then why did you leave him?
Si sapeva che avesse la sindrome.
What?
And thus, conspiracy theories are born.
Another crime scene, another bar. Clearly, booze is as deadly as they say. Crushed by a chandelier. Fancy way to go.
Perfect for the upper class.
Dai.
He was standing under it. I'll pick him up and find out who it is.
Allora.
The governor. Sans pants. Prestigious guest list. Chris Everson. Even my idiot neighbor has a bumper sticker. Wonder what he thinks about him and the law now. Anna Turner. Used to be a sports writer. We had some interesting interviews when my team was winning. Then she got into politics and became editor of the whole paper. You had your last deadline. Maybe I can lift the chandelier. Fire upstairs must have damaged the wires.
Ah, quindi questi sono
Why
morti
did
quando
he
è
fall?
morto il tizio
Where's the
impiccato.
killer?
Mi sa tanto.
Chris Everson. He'd sell his own mother for votes.
There was a scandal. He used his mother's illness in the campaign.
What did you do to deserve your mask? Maybe you actually wore it every day.
C'è qualcosa da esaminare. Pare di no.
Shot. Needs a closer look. The Emperor screens. Like that god. There's no movie studio that doesn't kiss his ring. Maybe a little lower.
He influences more people than you think.
What is this? Everybody lies.
They learn to live a lie.
Adam Cadis. Why am I not surprised to see you? Debauchery is your specialty. Okay, what happened here? Where's the damn killer? How did they die?
Losing your nerve.
Never mind. He was standing here before the chandelier fell on his head. Who brings a gun to a fancy party?
Fucking lack of culture.
8mm. Were you sitting here with a loaded gun?
Think twice before inviting a paranoia case.
The shootout started. You probably didn't consider that. You didn't shoot that fucking thing down on your own head.
Are you sure?
He shot the killer. Was that... How are you feeling?
Better every minute.
You aim toward the piano. Weird. The trail ends here. Lots of glass under your feet and nothing around. The killer had plenty of time to cover all traces. Like you got hit by a truck. Blagojevich, journalistic scum. Why so much glass?
Any complaints?
Fuck no. Glass, you, blood. Every piece brings me closer to you.
A parte fammi fare una cosa che ci avevo pensato prima. Potevo pensarci prima. No, non così. La cam. E dai. che ci avevo fatto caso rivedendo un attimo il live di oggi, che l'obiettivo ci sto davanti io. Allora, come è morto?
What if he hated himself and helped create a world where everyone hated each other?
As if he flew over the barrier?
It's not everything. Gotta be more. Blagojevich. What do they have to pay him to take all the public's hate? So that was his spot.
D'accordo con il penso abbiamo accolto la sua richiesta e desideriamo invitarlo al club. Ah,
A
esatto.
shoe print. Maybe he ran? Where was the killer? Why were you keeping this company? I'm asking the questions this time. Sorry it's too late. Government critic sitting with a propagandist. Burn it all down. Shit. Not enough data. I still don't know what this asshole was doing.
Did you run away? Why in this direction? Doesn't make sense.
It's too rich for my blood. A broken bottle? Did you chase the guy with it? I can respect that. Where were you sitting? Maybe the glass shards will show me.
Frammenti di vetro. Quali frammenti? Ah, questi.
Bingo. So you were sitting here. You attacked, even though bullets were flying everywhere. What made you do that? That's where you were hiding.
Qui ti nascondevi. Ah,
Fucking wiring. You've had your chance. No need to run across the middle of it all.
Well, better to do something than nothing at all in a situation like that. Although, as you can see, this is no guarantee of success.
He was done running. He fell limply. Maybe he died in flight.
ah, però è stato colpito da dietro, mi pare.
Yet something or someone stopped him.
Quello davanti.
He shot at Blagojevich. Low.
Maybe Blagojevich saw Cadis and liked both their odds better. Did you feel a cold sweat on your back?
It would take more than that.
Right. You were lucky with that chandelier shot anyway.
Ah, ma era il tizio strano questo.
Did you do this?
Someone's being paranoid here. It's just fucking wiring.
Which gets in the way of my work. Need more light.
Who's Sarah?
What?
You mumbled her name when you were lying on the ground.
Dunno. Glass? A lot of shrapnel? Where did it come from? I'll get back to that.
Same weapon as before.
Non posso accendere la torcia, però questo è un grosso problema. No, dove sono le scale? Non si vede niente.
High voltage. Must be powering something big. Now, let's see what happens when we connect this contraption. Couldn't he just keep his skeletons in the regular closet like the rest of us?
E soprattutto questo.
I know where the damn glass came from. Maybe when I thought nothing could surprise me today. Are these the ones I saw in holograms? Let's start with the photos. Pretty much everyone here knows each other.
Comincio ad avere una mezza idea di che genere di roba facciamo qua sotto, ne sa.
Senator Patricia Terrence. Oh, this is rich. They've been trying to make her out to be a terrorist for decades because she wanted to change the world. Turns out that they're all on one payroll. The wound looks burnt. Someone was shooting at close range? Blood trail. And anything else? It's time for pictures of your friend. I don't know you. They slaughtered him and bled him for fun. Is it an Icarite? No. It's impossible. It must be some kind of imitation.
Are you
Questo
sure?
sarebbe l'icoride.
How did it all start? Was she the one who murdered him? Let's start with who the hell that guy is.
You know that by solving this case, you're helping cover it up.
Aren't you tired of these games? What's your point?
I want to help you.
Sure, because you're such a noble guy, right?
On Icarus, you couldn't do the right thing. Let me show you whose side you picked.
How fucking kind of you.
Che in inglese with this guy at the bed.
Drake Starr? I thought he was using a different body. The actor and the senator's husband. They've always been inseparable. He looks like a victim, but I wouldn't go all in on that.
There can be ecstasy in death.
It's, an expensive fetish. .9mm, same assailant. Looks like the victim bled out before he got shot. Maybe the killer lost his shit. Lots of moving targets. He had to be in a rush. He could have left additional bullet marks. That kind of trail could help me figure out where he was firing from.
Avevo sparato.
Same weapon?
No, che sciallone.
Yeah, 9mm. And empty. You were shooting blindly at Cadus.
Da dove ho sparato il killer? Ah, qua.
It went straight through. Another casualty of your sick shit.
Imitation made from eco marble.
I admire all forms of art, especially when it helps to establish a shooting position.
Aspiring liaison. How am I doing? Am I as good as that Sarah of yours?
Where are you aiming it?
Want one for the living room?
I'm not sure it matches my couch. Suddenly a shooter appears and takes out our star. It looks like he almost bled out before you shot him.
Are you suggesting there was more than one killer?
Unlike the rest, this one was murdered voluntarily. However fucked up that sounds. Different blood types.
Presumably.
She was bleeding like hell. Dead. Smart move. Was she trying to escape?
Aspetta. Sto cercando di scappare. Cos'è che devo trovare? Che indizio? Qua dove c'è la luce? No, però. Non capisco. Allora. Qua la senatrice correva in qua. Ah, aspetta.
Ritual toy.
Chi lo vedeva là in mezzo alla
Sharp.
luce?
Senator must have held it. Drake's blood. Maybe yours too.
Oh. Don't worry. I'm fine.
She was always ready to fight. That's why people believed in her. Was she waiting for her moment? Drake had type O negative blood. This is a different type. She surprised you? Ton of lead and burned skin. They had to struggle, but he had the upper hand. The 9mm beats a piece of steel. She crawled away. Didn't you notice? Something else catch your attention? She almost gets you.
I guess you're on her side.
I can tell you that if she got you, she'd have my vote. ribs. You crushed her when you fell on her, and she still didn't give up.
You underestimate me.
At least I understand the low position you shot Blagojevich from. And remember, Kata's shot in this direction. Good to know that not everything goes your way.
It's going great. Trust me.
So you scurried away like a cockroach. A bullet from a revolver. Probably Cadis's. I wonder how that got here. They almost got you. You had to find a way. And you did. Real fancy. Lucky as fuck.
Don't underestimate me.
I wouldn't dare. How long have you been planning to kill that chandelier? Lucky. And respect where it's due. Also a really good shot. You made it. But I'd like to see your face after that. Your real face. Covered in blood and drool, twisted in fear.
Think it was any different than yours when you came in here?
You're always watching me, aren't you? Monitoring? You watching me with cameras? The holograms. Somehow they were recorded. These holograms must be stored somewhere. There must be some tapes here. Where? A recording console. I wonder what it turns on. Zilch. Did you leave the shrine with the weapons? Very subtle. I'll check to see if any victims were killed with this gun. .9mm, 5 bullets, half-empty clip. Did the killer shoot it? Or did they shoot at him? What does she have to do with all this? She... We go back to the beginning. Edward Green. What did you have on him?
Look around. Do you really think anyone would need more than what you see?
I knew a guy who raised money for a movie over 2 shells. She didn't like it and started adding conditions. You can't show it like that. The kiss is too long. Costumes like this aren't appropriate for kids. Boy ended up hanging himself. But she censored articles about it and nobody found out.
Allora, dove ho nascosto
You? Here? Rachel would be disappointed. And I'm not too surprised. Let's see, where do you take me? must be a dead end.
Non era stato.
Let's run deeper. Fuck. Not now. It's so close.
No io, però boh. In realtà me l'ha chiamato quando mi aveva detto uscire, magari.
So, Mount Olympus comes with a pocket Hades, a frozen hell where people pay the price for the gods' eternal hangover. I recognize this body. It should belong to an actor with the youngest bodies possible. No certificates. Fucking Icarite transmitter.
You want to try it out?
Fuck you. I'm not like them.
Non si può qua, quindi sembra strano.
Take her right in this one? Age 21. Some unknown kid.
The former owner of the stabbed body.
They're all at the first subscription age. If they didn't pay it, they could lose their bodies. But Icarites... Why isn't anyone looking for them?
Orphanages. That's why Green and Coven funded them so generously. Only until they turned 21, of course.
Motherfuckers. Same as on the table at Green's. He was here. Green was probably using the recordings for blackmail.
No matter how much evil was around, Green would still grab them by the balls.
Better focus on you. You have your 5 fucking minutes of fame.
I warn you that I may disappoint you.
Wait, what? This is Green. Senator. Attacking his back.
He's the one killing you all. It doesn't make sense.
Makes perfect sense to me.
Did you force him to do it? How the fuck did you do that? What did you have on him?
That's your
Faccio
job.
tirarlo.
I don't want to get overly involved. I'm not your cheap little slum secretary, Sarah Kai.
What? How the fuck did you get her full name?
Did you think you're the only one I spend time with?
Sarah? You there? Fuck. I've restored the power. That should work. If you do anything to her, I'll find you and take you apart piece by piece.
Don't keep me waiting.
Ah, ok, non ho finito qua questa missione.
I'm
Da mi faccio
just
l'ultimo capitolo,
wondering,
dovrebbe essere poco guardato la durata
since you saw what Green's guests were capable of, will you trap their souls in rotting bodies?
Fuck you.
Poi pensavo di giocare l'orso
Will you
delle
let
folle,
them
non
return
avevo
to
nascosto dopo
Olympus
questo.
like nothing happened?
What did you do to her?
This much gel could blow up the Senate.
You can punish them.
I will find you.
Do You think anyone will find them here?
If I shut them in here,
Yes.
and the victims?
Maybe they want revenge.
What kind of sick game is this?
Or leave the door open. Your friends will find everything, and it'll blow over in a week.
I'm not green. You can't buy me. The silence in my earpiece was even more overwhelming than my own stupidity. When I was gallivanting in hell, the murderer emerged from there to get Sarah. How could I let myself be tricked like this? You idiot. Says that they're fucking with you. Remember that already. I knew more or less where she lived, but not how she lived. I would say below poverty line. If not for the fact that I've crossed the poverty line 100 levels up. Somehow I have to find her. I have a bar here. Focus, James. Sarah needs electricity. Lots of it. These converters look new. Let's see. These cables come out of the converter. Sarah, where are you? Electric current powers up the antenna. Must be operational. Sarah needs to communicate somehow. Need to get a closer look.
Baraccopoli addirittura.
Lady Liberty, down in the dirt. At least she stayed right here with her people. No one else did. Straws the most of it.
Non posso correre mentre c'ho sta roba.
It has to be here. I hope I'm not too late.
Sarah?
The murderer wanted to pull me into a maze, get me drunk with fear. But I had nothing to lose, and had been drunk already for a week.
Quindi se esco, riparto poi da qui, fa vedere. Sì, sì, sì.
The murderer wanted to pull me into a maze, get me drunk.
Direi che chiudo qui e continuiamo domani, dai. così domattina lo finiamo. Ciao a tutti, buona serata, a domani, buon inizio weekend.